Hi, I'm Melvin Winter, and I'd like to welcome you to my YouTube channel. In my first video, I said that I would eventually invite you to join me on this creative journey by identifying, if you haven't, a thing that you'd like to work on, a project that you maybe put to the side, or if there's a version of you that you would like to be. And I was going to invite you to bring that here so we could work on it together. Now is that time. You need it, I need it, the world needs it. So I am formally inviting you to start your creative journey or continue or restart your journey, but with me, as I feel well equipped and confident that I can support you on it. I say that because I am committed to studying individuality, creativity, and how we can infuse our work with either a greater sense of purpose or to discover that purpose from scratch. So all stages of preparedness and readiness are welcome. Additionally, I know that I am meant to externalize my process, my tools, my findings, and to share practical, usable wisdom. And personally, I am so fulfilled. I have done so much healing work and faced and loved so many shadows, which we will also cover, that has given me such an embodied sense of freedom and joy. To love, to create, to experience, to be an experience. I know that my highest contribution in this life is to be of service in ways that encourage, inspire, and that expand the hearts and lives of others, which in turn affects and amplifies what they create, what we create. You feel me? So now I am ready to embark on this creative journey for which YouTube is central to. And so as we go, and I really hope that you'll join me, I want you to see that while you are working on or creating something, you are really creating yourself. And then in turn, who you become then creates more things. That, if everything goes well, is infused with more you, infused with more divinity. But I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit because I am so excited. There are so many things that I want to say, so many things that I want to share, tools, perspectives, permissions, because those limits were never yours. But most of all, I want to have a good time. And I want to share all of this stuff while being a new version of me and expressing myself in this new way. So why should you listen to me? I'll talk about this more in another video, but I have a couple degrees in psychology, so I have a little experience with human subjects. I have a broad perspective on where we as humans and individuals are going. So I'm looking way out at the horizon at what we can be. I grew up in the Digimon and Pokemon era, so like think evolution. I am deeply introverted. So despite being expressive, I am typically, I don't want to say typically withdrawn, but I am observant, curious, contemplative. So I'm always thinking and collecting observations about my environment, about people, about society, about all kinds of things. And then finally, I'm finishing a years-long fool's journey where I've collected and gathered a lot of insights about the human experience, how I can assist in that experience, and essentially where we kind of are. So I've got some stake in this. Plus, this is like the most dynamic use of my degree I could have imagined. Which is why I want you to start or reapproach your journey with everything that I equip you with, so you can see yourself, your work, your blocks even, and your sacred place in this world with new eyes and more confidence. My aim is for you to see how deep your gifts go, how unique and essential you are, and to help you develop the self-assurance to be able to say what's you and yours and what's not, so you can focus and execute. In my first video, by the same name, I mentioned how I like dancing, and there's nothing I hate more than a party where I'm the only one dancing. So I'm inviting you to this creative party that I'm hosting, but you must dance. You must dance and you must learn your own rhythm. And I promise, I'll teach you the steps. They're not my steps, they're your steps. We're just gonna work on and develop them together. There will likely be tears, I won't lie, but there will be a whole lot of joy too. And the tears serve mainly to clear out your conduit so you can come through more boldly, more strongly, and that you could step forward in the world powerfully as yourself. And also, if I perform my earthbound role correctly, there will be new expressions and creations of yours that I can enjoy too. So let me know what's happening. There is a lot going on in the world right now, but I've never been more sure, more certain of what is my highest contribution to its improvement. And that contribution concerns you and me. So if this resonates and you feel how I feel, like the video so others might see it, but subscribe to let me know, one, I'm not speaking into the void, but that you're also ready for what comes next. So bring your dreams, your hopes, your shuttered projects, your false starts, and let's put some foundations under them. Let's become something we haven't been before. And so I've said this a bunch elsewhere, but you're a much bigger deal than you think. Let's get you acting like it. I'll talk to you soon.